Greetings, viewers all over the world. I've come to realize that actions bring about reactions, and there is no smoke without fire. What is going on in Niger today is as a result of a people who have decided to take the bull by the horn. I told you guys some time ago that there is going to be a revolution, and that revolution is now. Listen to Pandemica to tell us more. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video so that the whole world can see what is happening in Africa. Together we stand. Pan-Africanism is the way out of this nefarious activities of the Europeans against the Africans. Peace.
Good morning, my fellow Africans, and good evening to everyone out there. No matter anywhere you are living, this is Pandemica who came again to give you another update that is going on right now, and we all need to listen to this update as far as we are real Africans and we still stand for that freedom that we always asking for and that freedom that we always want. Whatever is going on in Niger between other places, the massive pipeline and the uranium that was the stop of the uranium export and the Wagner group that is in Niger that have arrested some military leaders. Today we have so many topics to talk about, and I will want people to listen to me attentively. Please kindly share this video to reach to every African out there, because I will want African to learn from this. We have the topic of the massive pipeline stops and what is all about it and everything about it. I'm going to tell you today. As you all know, I don't hide nothing from Africans. And the uranium exports that have been cancelled from European. Okay, let's talk about the real deal here. The massive pipeline that was set from Nigeria to pass through Niger to come to Europe. This was the plan of the pipeline. United States have spent $13 billion. But after the pipeline destructions, that was one of the reasons Niger kicked west out from Niger. Niger says, why are you going to push gas pipeline into our country while we can get nothing from it? Niger says, no more pipelines, over is over. Listen very attentively. And now Europe is not getting pipeline from Russia, and now Africa also cut it off for them. The pipeline from Africa was the only salvation for EU, and now it has stopped, and that is making Europeans and France, a country called France. The massive pipeline, it was a message, clear message, that the pipeline from Nigeria, as you all can see in the map, the pipeline from Nigeria came to Niger to pass through Niger, and it has stopped. That pipeline, Niger said the pipeline will not pass through their country. That was a pipeline that contained only gas, that is going to be moving gas from Africa to Europe. You see what they want? They will never build a road for Africans to come to Europe in an easy way, but they are building a pipeline. They spend over 13 billion US dollar on that gas pipeline so that they could steal. It will be easy to steal gas from Africa, because Russia have already cut off their pipeline, their gas pipeline to Europe, and now they want to make this pipeline in Africa. And Niger said pipeline will not pass through their country, and that pipeline have stopped. This is making the Western ministers to be angry and crazy. The uranium exports have been stopped from Niger. In Niger stopped France from taking their uranium, and EU also have been banned from taking uranium from Niger. The uranium from Niger to France and all EU countries was the only way for France and other EU countries to get light energy. And now it has stopped. Automatically, it has stopped. As we all know, the export of uranium from Niger has stopped for a very long time. As we all know. We have Nigerian soldiers also, 13 soldiers who were arrested by Wagner Group in Niger. This was the response or message from Wagner Group that arrested these 13 Nigerian soldiers, that they have been arrested because they went to Niger to spy how Niger coup leader is cooperating and how Wagner Group is cooperating also with the coup leader Abdurrahman in Niger. these 13 militaries of Nigeria, from Nigeria to go to Niger to spy on the Wagner group and Niger militaries movement in Niger, have been arrested. So this is a clear message to give to all ECOWAS leaders and ECOWAS leaders countries who are included in ECOWAS, trying to push their soldiers into Niger, that the 13 soldiers from Nigeria that they sent to Nigeria to spy on the militaries in Nigeria, their movement, and to spy on the Wagner group that is in Niger, were arrested. The 13 soldiers were arrested massively, and this is a message from the Wagner group that they are going to execute them. This was a message from the Wagner group in Niger. Those are the militaries. Wagner group militaries arrest this 13 militaries from Nigeria to come and spy on Niger military and Wagner group. So Wagner soldiers, they send a clear message to ECOWAS that the 13 soldiers they arrested, that they call a spy on Niger, they will be executed. And we all know what that means. They are all going to be killed by a shooting gun of Wagner soldiers in Niger. That is a clear message to ECOWAS. So all the soldiers who are included in ECOWAS, claiming that they have power to attack Niger, I think you should look into your problems and know the next step to take, because your spies have been kept. My fellow Africans, I give you this update today to let you know that African liberation will stand, to let you know that African liberation can never be retreat anymore and can never be distract anymore. That time is over and is over, and we are not going to take the nonsense from no Western country. The Western peoples have been chased from Africa, and they will never be invited in Africa anymore, especially like France, EU, and America, and Inglaterra. These are countries or continents that will never be invited in Africa anymore, and their cultures and their policies and their foreign policies will never be accepted in Africa anymore. This message I will give to West, that their Western policy will not be accepted in Africa anymore, and their Western foreign policies will never be accepted in Africa anymore, because you cannot be using us and stealing from us, and you still think like we don't know what you are doing, or we don't know what is going on. We know where we came from, and we know where we are going to, and we know how we are going to liberate ourselves.